What's good folks, it's Nightmare Frame coming at you with a Guild Wars 2 Ascended Weapon Achievement Guide. Wow, that's a mouthful. This guide here is about Dark Harvest. Now Dark Harvest is an amazing Ascended Greatsword that you can acquire through the Heart of Thorns expansion without having to level weaponsmithing. Sounds easy, but not exactly. It does require a bit of running around, farming and camping certain bosses and mobs. But in the end, it's totally worth it. Now this achievement track is only accessible by unlocking the Reaper Elite Specialization tree with your Necromancer. But before starting this achievement track, you do need 3 major masteries to complete this. First being Stealth Gliding, second Stealth Detection, and lastly Exalted Gathering. Assuming you have all of those, let's get started. The first 3 items you can unlock without having anything special: the Reaper's Greatsword, the Reaper's Hood, and the Necromancer's Cachet. The Reaper's Greatsword is acquired by unlocking the Reaper Elite spec, and the Hood upon fully completing it. The Cachet is a no-brainer. You just have to fully complete one of the Heart of Thorns maps. Easiest one to do is Dragon Stand during and after the meta. But for Dawn Brink is your safest bet if you're just starting out. Another item that's needed is the Mystic Claymore. And there are 2 ways to get this item. One being buying it from the trading post directly, which will set you back 47 to 48 gold. Another way is also by crafting it in the Mystic Forge, where you'll need 30 Mystic coins. Usually you earn these through dailies, or you can buy them from the trading post. They are quite pricey. Thankfully I had all of mine. Next are 5 pieces of both Orichalcum Greatsword Blade and Hilts. You can craft these, but this guide is about doing everything without weaponsmithing. And the last item is bought from the Mystic Forge NPC Miani, called the Eldritch Scroll. Next item is the Invisible Reaper's Mushroom Spore. This drop item needs the Stealth Detection Mastery, just so you can spot these invisible, ninja-like mushrooms, which can be found in Verdant Brink and Auric Bassin. From Verdant Brink at the Treacherous Path waypoint, head up to the Golden Bow's point of interest. And Auric Bassin, from the Eastwatch waypoint, head down to the Weeping Glade point of interest. Good luck! Moving on in the list is the Fallen Mask's Bronze Reward Chest. This is a minigame that's found in Tarir. It does require the Bouncing Mushroom Mastery, but that's easily achieved from just playing in Heart of Thorns. There are 2 items that you can only obtain by buying them from the mastery vendors in the Heart of Thorns maps with the Heart of Thorns currencies. They are the Itzel Funerary Customs from Verdant Brink and the Reaper's Inscription from Dragon Stand. A little tip guys, always do your events and meta events in the Heart of Thorns maps whenever you play the game, because you need the 4 currencies to buy specific items from certain vendors throughout the Heart of Thorns maps. And also to access these vendors you would need masteries to learn their language just so they can sell to you. Now I'm here in Quaddle Morass within Metrica Province, the Asuran starting map, about to farm for Oola's Data Crystal. This item can only be bought with karma from a certain NPC after you trigger a certain event, and this event can be triggered by obtaining an energy crystal. You can get this item from drops by killing mobs around the area, or just buy it from the trading post. For Draithor's Reaping Crystal, you have to camp the Delanian waypoint in Kessex Hills. for the Free the Black Lion Merchants event tree. Follow through with the event line until you fight the final boss, Draithor. Now, I was here camping it for hours until the moment I decided to go for lunch and miss it. Luckily, I came back just in time to kill Draithor. Here you see me fighting Draithor and obtaining the Reaping Crystal. On our way to the next item, and that's the Pristine Smoke Claw. Make your way to Dragonstand and around the central barbed gate area and prepare to farm smoke scales. Not my favorite part, at least I didn't have to kill charging and exploding mushrooms. I was here for about 3 minutes killing smoke scales non-stop. They respawn fairly quickly, and magic find buffs do speed up the process. This next item requires you to have the Exalted Gathering Mastery. Once you have this, it's time to hunt for the Auric Sharpening Stone. Go anywhere in Auric Basin and gather ores until it drops for you. The last item that's needed is the Machined Greatsword. To acquire this item, you would need to unlock it as an achievement reward. To start the achievement track, you must purchase the Plated Greatsword from the Crystalline Ore Vendor in Dragonstand. To purchase the Plated Greatsword, you will need 3 Heart of Thorns currencies and the reclaimed metal parts. It's a unique material that you can get from completing Verdant Brink's meta event. Or if you're lazy and have the means like me, you can use the Black Lion Salvaging Kit to get 100% crafting materials from an item. And the reclaimed metal parts can be salvaged from any reclaimed weapon. Once you have the achievement track opened, it's time to begin the item collection. The Airship Grade Greatsword Gear, Auric Greatsword Shielding, and Leyline Greatsword Core can all be bought in Tarir. Check the upper and lower level vendors. The Charged Greatsword Blade requires you to possess an oiled Orichalcum Greatsword Blade and have it charged at a hero point within the Heart of Thorns maps. Easier done on a commune hero point, of course. Lastly, the Machined Greatsword Hilt can only be dropped within Dragonstand's loot chests, either from the Noxious Pods scattered around the map or the last chest after completing the meta event. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Dark Harvest. It's one sexy looking greatsword. I wish you all the best in acquiring this weapon. That's it for me, guys. This has been Nightmare Frame, and if you found this video helpful, please feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace.